In this video, I'm going to teach you how to create a finished schedule using cut sheets. Now, a finished schedule is a really important document that helps us track in a very concise way basic information about items or products used within an interior design project. Now, there's a lot of different ways that you can make a schedule, and certainly different softwares allow you to do it as well. But we're going to do this kind of the very simple manual way. And so what we're going to do is create a schedule that relates to the finishes that are called out on this office floor plan. Now you can see here, this office floor plan, of course, has the title scale and north arrow on the lower left-hand corner, and it's got boxes that represent the floor finishes that are present throughout the space, as well as the wall coverings. You can see there's one here, and then a second type here, and then the ceiling treatments here. Now you can see that these tags, which is what these are called, are corresponding to a finish key over here. Now this one doesn't have all the information filled in yet because they haven't been selected at the point that this floor plan was created. But let's say I was moving forward to the next stage of developing this design, and I needed to start kind of collecting information about these various finishes. So you can see here, once again, we've got a couple of floor tags here. We've got flooring number 1 and flooring number 2. We've got wall finish or wall covering number 1 and wall covering number 2, and then ceiling number 1. And so this is these are the finishes that we're going to be concerned about with when we make our finished schedule. So I'm going to go ahead and close that and show you now this. Now, this is just a very simple table created in a Microsoft Word document. And so you can see here, I have the symbols that corresponded to that finished plan placed here. And I also have the symbols placed in a certain order so that they go kind of, it makes sense their order. So we've got flooring finish 1 and 2, wall finish 1 and 2, and then ceiling. So I'm kind of going from the floor up the walls to the ceiling, and that's how I'm organizing this. You can see here, in addition to the symbol, I also have a column for the image, so I'll be able to kind of quickly identify the material at a glance. The description, so where this material is going, and then the manufacturer, item name, pattern, and color. So what I need to do now is refer back to my cut sheet. So the cut sheet that I looked up in a previous video was for this wall covering that's going to go in my waiting room. And so you can see here that I have some information here beginning with the picture. Now I'm trying to consolidate the information that's on these cut sheets into a single document so that all the information about all the finishes on this project are together. So I'm going to begin by going a little bit out of order here, but I'm going to go ahead and begin by copying this image and putting it in the cell. So Control V here and paste that image in there. Now it looks like it needs just a little bit more work here. So I'm going to format this picture by cropping it just a little bit so that it's nice and small and it fits nicely in this table. And so you can see here, I've got that image ready to go right there. Now we know that it's W1 and it's the waiting room wall covering. And so the manufacturer here is going to be Cascade. Oops, let's make sure to get it in the right row. I'm also making sure that I'm spelling everything properly. So the item name is Felt Right. And the pattern is Adobe. And let's see if we can get some color information here. If I can't find it here, sometimes I can go ahead and visit it on the website. Let's see here. We can click on Felt Colors. And it's a combination of lots of different ones. So I can make sure to put in, let's say, Aries, and let's get this raspberry in here. So I will go ahead and put that in as well. Now you can see here, I have all of the information right now that I would need to begin to order this product or order samples of it, or begin to even identify it very quickly. Possibly even I could start to represent this on different drawing types as well. But for right now, you can see here that I just have a very simple table that's helping me organize my finishes here with an image, the symbol that corresponds to my finished plan, a brief description, and then information about the manufacturer, item name, pattern, and color. And then the rest, all that I do now is just finish and fill in the rest of the table with the information that relates to my project.